Patreon request.
What's up, J2R family? We're back again. I'm Johnny.
I'm Jeremiah.
And today we are finishing Louis Tomlinson, All Those Voices. The documentary we've been doing so far, it's been really cool, but this will be the last part, the last episode. Looks like we got about 15 or 14 minutes left, something like that. I'm not sure how much is credits, but we'll check out the whole thing and see what's there. If there's nothing left, we'll just, skip the credits. But what do you think about this, since we're ending up on this?
I think it's really fucking cool. Been a really cool journey, you know what I'm saying, with Louis Tomlinson, seeing his how close he was with his kids, with his grandparents and everything like that. A lot of ups and downs and everything like that, which was actually really cool, just knowing about all this stuff and just like how he took it, like when him and like One Direction just kind of split apart.
Yeah.
It was just really cool. Like it just gave us so much info about him, about the band and everything like that, which has been really fucking dope. But excited as it's coming to an end, but then like sad too as well as coming to an end. But I think it's about to be really fucking dope, man. We're getting more like into like the concerts and everything like that. Listening to more of his music, so I think it's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it's been really cool. Obviously, like Jeremiah said, a lot of ups and downs. It seemed like the first part we watched was like, oh, this is really cool, and then all of a sudden just a deep dive and it went way down. And then we got a little bit up and then a deep dive again. Him losing his mom and other family members and stuff like that. But it's ended up really well for him, I think. I think he's on the rise, at least in this here, and hopefully he's just continued to excel.
Was that like a horse track?
Yeah, it does look like a horse track,
I've actually
yes.
woken up with a lot of excitement. Like, I do feel really, really good about doing today. The whole tour, I've just been completely kind of in awe of the fact that we've sold this many tickets for one gig. So I've had half an eye on this gig the whole time, which kind of brings its own pressure.
It is really cool that he started his own festival.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
I was wondering if
excited.
like
I'm
this has
definitely
been
really,
part of
really
the festival
excited
or
for the
whatever.
gig. But I'm almost not excited for the end, because that means it's over. You know what I mean?
I like your Street Fighter shirt. It sounds like an inspiring song right there.
Nice, that was good. Definitely better. There's no time where I feel like I'm just existing more than this kind of time. I can see and hear things going on around me, but not really present to any of it. There is
Look at
this
all the
2 minutes
people there.
before stage
Yeah, that should be crazy, bro.
where I just kind of feel nothing. It is just this weird kind of
You ever
feeling
think they get stage
of
fright?
knowing you're about to go.
I'd
and do
imagine you would get
something
nervous. Maybe once you get up there, you're like all good,
and
but
Yeah.
until you get out there and actually see everyone, it doesn't really come to life. But that first moment when you walk on stage, that's powerful. That gives you a very instant feeling of being worthy of being on stage.
I think once the crowd goes wild, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
It's just surprised me so much that we're playing a venue of that size. Bear in mind, some of the shows we played in America, it's a 2,000 cap. And that's only 6 months ago. And it's 6 months later, and now I'm doing a gig that's 30,000.
That's crazy.
To think that it could just keep getting bigger, like how much bigger can you get?
One, you look out at the fans, they are up for it every night. But what are we, like 70 shows in now, and I don't think I've had a bad show.
From the first show in Madrid to then now, the confidence and stage presence and everything is just like ramped up so much.
Having now heard the second record, he's on his path now, and
he knows exactly what he wants
Who
to
sings
do,
that song?
and
Who
I think
sings that song? You
the
know who that is?
authenticity is even stronger than it was on the first record.
He looks further ahead.
I forgot who it is.
I think at
I
one
tell you what,
point
his
I
verse is
met
pretty
him,
dope.
I wasn't really
I like the way he
sure
sounds.
what's next, you know, what he should be doing. Whereas now, I think there's a life ahead that perhaps at one point he wasn't sure what that looked like.
Everyone wants to see this. This isn't something that he can just stop. This is something that, you know, he needs to keep doing because people really need it.
I think it's called Changes, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, I think it is too.
I'm gonna sit here for a sec. Let me try and make you understand how I'm fucking feeling right now. There was a long time in my solo career where I wondered, would I ever do this tour? Would it ever happen? And the fact that I'm playing to such an incredible amount of people, honestly, it blows my fucking mind. I've just been stood for however many songs we've had, just trying to take this in. I cannot fucking believe it. You're all fucking incredible for making this shit happen. Getting emotional up in here.
Just standing out there today and trying to take it all in, the fact that they're all there for my fucking gig. I was not prepared for that, man. Like, just on sheer size, it's very evident of where we started and where we've ended up. And it feels like everything kind of comes to fruition in that moment. You're trying to take it in, you're trying to process it, you're looking around. Like, this is all I fucking ever wanted.
That's dope, man.
I've just spent so long working to this moment, and tonight was the fucking pinnacle of that idea. What's just happened in my brain over 90 minutes probably lasts about 4 hours for a normal person. It's so immersive, it goes right through your body and right over your head. You feel like you're just right in the middle of it. It feels like my fucking life just flashed before my eyes on stage. And I'm taking everything in. I'm thinking about that first fucking X Factor gig. I'm thinking about like the first time I went out and did a live show on my own. And then I just feel blessed, man. I do just feel like blessed.
That is kind of crazy
feel
seeing
like
him on
I
the X
deserve
Factor,
it.
but already
And
here.
that's probably the first time I've actually said that out loud.
Somebody told me I would change. I used to hide behind a smile. Somebody told me I would change. I was afraid, don't know why. As soon as the world outside I realized.
3, 2, 1.
The signs, walking different lines.
I told you, this is a dope documentary.
It was, yeah.
We'll keep that for the IGTV.
That man has a good heart.
I don't hear them anymore. Hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to somebody told me I would change. I was afraid of it. As soon as the world outside I realized it's bigger than me.
Oh, that's a song that he was rehearsing. Yeah, that song sounds amazing.
So come call me liar. You're so quick to judge. 'Cause you're a mighty changed. But everybody does. All those voices.
This is a good song to end with, too.
I don't hear them anymore. Hear them anymore.
So I just found out that my album Faith in the Future is #1 this week in the UK.
That's awesome.
I'm absolutely blown away. The support that everyone has shown me, not just from the UK, from everywhere, has been absolutely incredible. So I just want to send you guys a little message, say thank you one more time. Yeah, it feels amazing. Thank you.
All right.
One more time. Yeah, it feels amazing.
Wrong button?
Yeah, I went back. All right. I'll tell you what, though, man. I like this documentary. I really did. We got to learn a lot about Louis Tomlinson. And that man, I'll tell you what, he has a huge heart. Definitely has a huge heart. Definitely loves what he's doing. Definitely loves his fans and everything like that. I mean, it was just really cool, like this whole documentary, the way it was put together and everything. Seeing how like he left the band, how he was kind of devastated and everything. He didn't expect that to happen. He always thought like he was going to be with One Direction until like their careers were pretty much done and everything. So he never thought about actually going solo and everything. So he almost took a little bit of time to sit there and get started and everything. Then when he got started, what happened? COVID happened. When he started touring and everything.
When he started touring, yeah.
Yeah, and then so he had to pretty much stop for a second, but he even said pretty much it gave him time to like sit there and spend time with the family, his son, and everything like that, which I thought that was amazing. And I think he even said that it was actually like a good moment for like him to actually sit there and do something like that. So, but I tell you what, man. His music sounds amazing. He sounds amazing on stage. Really like the crowd participation and everything like that. I think they're amazing. They're singing like all of his lyrics and everything. I really like how him and the band, how they pretty much like they're like a family.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing, like where they went out and on the yacht and everything, they were just sitting there just vibing out and everything. I thought that was really cool. And then they went like, I don't know, some big lake, looked like almost like a freaking huge jacuzzi type thing. I thought that was actually really cool, them being there and everything. But they look like they're just having an amazing time doing what they're doing. And I mean, this is just a really cool documentary just in general. I think he's an amazing person. What do you think, though, John?
Yeah, no, this is a cool documentary, being that it has a lot of performances and stuff in there as well. But you actually, it's not just a documentary of like his performances. You also get a background of his life. How it kind of how he had all the ups and downs, or we should say downs and then ups. For the documentary here, because there was a lot, where he went really far down and then came back up out of it. And that's amazing for where he's at now and how he was able to make it through it, because a lot of people would have just said they were done and they wouldn't have gone any further. But, from the breakup of One Direction, from the loss of his mom and his sister, and, just everything that he went through is just a lot. It really is. And to see him where he's at now is just really amazing. And I feel that, he, like Jeremiah said, the band and everything is like a family and everybody around there's like a family. I feel he creates that environment because that's what he, needs. That's what he yearns for around him while he's doing this. And that's what makes him successful. Just like what he had with One Direction, that was like a family there too, because we checked out, San Siro, and there's a lot of stuff back there and some other documentaries as well. And you see them, how they were a family. So I think that's what he created here, and that's what he needs, and that's what helps him move forward and go on, when he's not with his actual family. He has another family here. But this is a really cool documentary. Thank you guys so much for joining us watching this. Definitely. And definitely come back for more One Direction. We're going to have more One Direction, more Louis Tomlinson, and all the guys, from One Direction as well. But yeah, this was awesome, and we're definitely going to check out more of One Direction.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like if you're not part of J2R family. Make sure to subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.